All right, so this is the start of a video here for the channel. I am actually on my way to my first ever Disc Golf Pro Tour event. It's going to be a Silver Series event. It is the Open at Tallahassee, and I'm going to be attending the event kind of just as a spectator, just kind of having some fun, but I am also going to be caddying for one of our local pros that's traveling over there, Cameron Colglazier. And if you know anything about Cameron Colglazier, this guy is a stud. He's been competitive for years, was kind of like one of those young prodigies coming up, you know, a few years back. And I feel like every world championship he attends, he places somewhere in the top 20 or top 15s. I think he's even had a few top 5s in the past at Worlds. Always does pretty well whenever he's focused up. And, you know, he doesn't get to play full time. You know, he owns actually a really like lucrative car detailing business called Down South Detail, which does like car detailing and washing, but they also do like ceramic coatings and paint corrections and all kinds of fancy stuff. And they work on like luxury cars and boats and motorhomes. And so he runs that business, has a family, but when he gets a chance, he tries to go out and attend these events. So I'm going to be traveling with him and caddying, and so you'll see, you know, him throughout the video. Also Dylan Weaver, who you've seen on the channel, the one that I did the round over at Westmobile County Park, he's going to be attending the event as well as a player. And we also have Matt Orum, Mattio. A lot of you are going to know him. He's going to be staying with us as well. I'll try to get him on footage where I can. And there's actually a bunch of people from my area competing at this event. I'll try to, you know, catch up with people where I can. Right now I'm in the car heading over to Cam's shop because we're actually going to be taking his fancy Tesla on the road to travel to Tallahassee. So I'm meeting up with him. I'll, you know, try to record stuff where I can. Just a little behind the scenes vlog throughout the weekend. Hope you enjoy it. All right, we've made it to our first destination, Down South Detail. Cameron Colglazier's business, where we're meeting up to head out to Tallahassee. Let's check in on him. All right, here's Cam Colglazier in his natural habitat. What are we polishing here?
A Mustang.
She is a pretty Shelby Cobra. I know y'all came to see disc golf stuff, but you know, this is Cam's business. He grew this from early on. Kind of, I guess, what, used some of your initial disc golf career earnings to kind of get this kick-started and set himself up.
2013, started in my driveway and did a little mobile detailing, going to people's houses, and kind of just blew up from there. And then now we're into, you know, your more advanced services like paint corrections and ceramic coatings, protecting the paint on the vehicle, and that's mainly the type of jobs we do here now. Get a lot of high-end cars. Work on a lot of exotics, things like that. So yeah, it's built up pretty rapidly and is my main source of income now.
But he's still a stud.
Sometimes.
We're gonna see how much of a stud he is in Tallahassee here soon.
We're running behind, so we might not get much practice, but maybe get a few holes in.
Classic Cam, no practice required. The natural. Here's one of our other travel companions, Mr. Dylan Weaver.
Yes, sir.
Last minute sign up. Ready to go out there, be the underdog.
I'm nervous already. But I was telling Cam earlier, you know, I'm on Team Wild Disc, so I put it in our page that I'll be there playing. Some people pick me for their fantasy league. So put some added pressure on me. So I gotta make them proud.
All right, man.
I gotta make them proud.
All right, well, we'll catch up with y'all when we get on the road. All right, son, we're getting into Florida, into Tessie. Cam driving. I tried to convince him to let me drive. That went real well.
No, sir.
Dylan in the back. Wow.
Let's go.
What's up, dude? So yeah, we're about 2 hours from charging because he's living that electric car life. So we gotta sit there and charge it. And then
only 10 minutes, though. Says it right there.
all right, well, we're on the road. Made it to Florida. Still got about probably 3 hours to go. All right, so next time we see you, it'll be at the Airbnb. Peace. We made it out to Tom Brown Park. We're practicing on the layout right now. We're at hole 1, 355 for MPO. Pretty much dead straight ahead, a little bit to the right. Cam's gonna take the tee first. I think he's going out with a buzz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. I'm waiting for these people behind the basket.
That's fair.
Blasted.
So what do you think so far? First look out the car.
It's different from when I played it in 2019. Used to be about 250 footer right towards that tree down there. Now, added the Mandos, it forces you to either throw a sidearm or a straight shot, but I like the change, makes it a little more difficult.
There you go. So yeah, we literally just hopped straight out the car from when we last left you in the vlog. And now, yeah, we're gonna film a full practice round here. Should be solid.
A little short left.
And we got Dylan up, Dylan Weaver. Saw him. Same disc.
What are you throwing here?
Nice
I don't know if
shot.
it's OB or not. Oh, that's it. I don't want to be stable now. I'll take it.
25K. 25. I mean, it's a good fight. Yeah. I knew I threw him for a couple years back. But...
So special guest, but not really, because he's actually staying with us. It's JC Rowe from Prodigy Disc. Been tearing it up this year in the Southeast. Always a strong player in the region. He's out here. Is this like your first Silver Series, JC?
Yeah.
So hoping to. We got a lot of Mobilians out here. People near Mobile.
Yeah, it's probably one of the closest courses or closest events we have to Mobile. So a lot
Yeah.
of people are trying to make that trip.
Hole 4, 465.
Video, I'll hit you back.
Water carry. Basket to the right somewhere.
That's ready.
Headwind here from Cam. I've been actually playing par golf so far on this course, but I don't think I'm parring this guy. Might not even play it. Not trying to lose any disc out here. Cam going out with an Emperor. We'll see when we get up there. Yeah, it's a par 3 and we got a big headwind, so making it tough.
That's far.
It is far. Oh my God, bro.
I don't think he got you falling, but
I didn't catch you falling. I was watching the disc.
I'm trying to stop myself too. I felt myself go too far.
All right, now Cam going at it with a Rive. A Butte.
Late up this hole.
All right.
Back here.
Dylan's second attempt.
This tee box has like a mound on it, where it's like.
That one looks good. Nice shot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Money.
It's stable enough for. Pretty good.
Annihilated. Center cut.
9-10 to the dome piece.
9-10 par 5. It's a yak on the Emperor. Is it good, Cam?
I guess.
Dylan. Turning over something.
We'll go higher than that.
It's up there.
That's still. Dome piece.
All right, hole 14, 375, slightly uphill, low ceiling. Beautiful flex forehand there from Dylan. Cam's up with the PD.
Phantom Sword,
Sorry,
not a PD.
my fault.
It is a PD. It's a power disc.
Not a PD.
Power disc.
It's a disc for power though, isn't it?
Power shots.
That's what Cam's about to do.
What'd you just say?
Give it the power.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Shh. This is rated G for good.
That's so bad. Oh, shit. mad at that thing.
All right, it's getting dark, but I'm gonna try to film the final hole if my phone will let me. This is 805, par 4, last one on the course, straight ahead to an elevated pin, low ceiling.
Where'd it go?
To the left.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good?
You're way out there to the left, yeah. All right, so this is day one. Got Cam and Matteo here. We're at the Airbnb. Cam tees off in about an hour and a half.
Yep, hour and 25 minutes, something like that.
Matteo tees off about 3 hours. Feature card privileges. JC and Dylan already left. They tee off here in the next hour, a little less than an hour maybe for Dylan. So Matt, what are you thinking here, Chief?
I'm thinking some Tiger Woods. I'm gonna watch some golf. It's gonna be super windy on the golf course today, so I'm thinking about keeping them low, flat. No 3-putting, no unnecessary bogeys. And that's pretty much the only agendas I got.
So you were telling me that Tiger showed up to the course an hour before his round today for Masters. That's your game plan as well?
Yeah, chewing gum too.
Chewing gum?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that's my game plan.
There you go.
You heard it first.
Cam, what's your game plan?
I'll show up about 10 minutes before my round, 2 putts, I'm good to go. Gonna be throwing some stable stuff today, looking like 20 to 25 mile an hour winds. I don't think it's gonna affect much on the wooded holes, but a couple of the holes that are out in the wide open, definitely gonna have to be smart and make some good disc choices. And yeah, looking forward to getting out to Tom Brown Park.
Yes, it should be good. I think right now some of the hot scores for early in the day for us right now we're seeing is like 6, 7 down. I think Alex Russell's playing really well. I know Tam was off to a hot start, but we'll see how it shakes down because, like you said, it's real windy. But yeah, we'll see you at the course.
On the tee from Mobile, Alabama, Cameron Colglazier.
Yeah, Cam. Good for him. He's earned it. Get over there. Be good for him. He's earned it. Green flag. Let's go, boy. Cameron Colglazier. Look at you, dude. Just look at you. Go! Thanks! Up, boys.
No. Yeah.
Go for him. Go ahead and John. Yeah, dude. Go, Cam.
Yeah.
Just go, you lucky dog.
Yes. All right, so we're done with day one. You've seen some highlights. You got Cam next to me. Cam played 17 really good holes of golf today, and one real bad one that murked him a little bit.
Yep.
I will say throughout the round, I'll try to do this because, you know, I'm a little bit third party. Cam had, I mean, obviously hole 1 was kind of a bummer, but it was super windy. Just had a bigger flare than he probably thought beforehand. Hole 2, I think he threw a great shot and just did not get rewarded for it.
Same with hole 3.
Same with hole 3. Hole 4, I didn't catch it on video, but hole 4, this man hit a long one for Would you hit like a 60-footer on that hole for birdie?
60 for 2.
That was match. I tried to record the putt and then my phone froze up, so that was unfortunate. We didn't catch that. And then yeah, he just proceeded to grind through and do really well. It's just there was a couple other holes where he didn't get rewarded either. Like I think 16 is probably a good example where he threw a great tee shot, clipped like the most puny branch I've ever seen, and the thing just hung him up, and then had no birdie putt when he probably should have, you know, easily parked the hole. So he had a couple of breaks like that, but 17 definitely got him. Decent tee shot. Layup was just a little short.
Layup was just not a good. It was ripping right to left wind, probably 25 miles an hour. Threw my putter up shot. I was trying to keep it low, you know, to stay under the wind, and just threw it a little too low, you know, to probably 15, 20 feet, ripping right to left wind for the putt. And kind of played it. It was like a tailwind right to left, and kind of aimed a little high, even though I really shouldn't have, because it was so short of a putt that, you know, really probably wasn't going to affect it. And it lifted a little bit, hit the top of the band, skipped off to about 25 to 30, and then I had a comeback in a ripping left to right, and missed that one as well. So that was 17 was a bummer.
But then he came back on 18, and he was one of only 4 people in the field out of like 200 players that birdied the hole. Which you saw that was the last highlight clips you saw, was his tee shot and approach, and then he wound up hitting the elevated basket putt, which normally would be pretty scary, but this man got to play Texas State, so that uphill basket.
Yeah, that basket isn't even uphill.
Yeah. So he got battle worn for that. Also want to give a shout out, I think, to Eric Oakley. Man played a heck of a round. He was on our card. Just kept a positive attitude the whole time, even when he had like a couple of bad breaks, and then he wound up shooting 5 under. I think he's in the top 4 going into moving day. So shout out to him. Also watching Aaron Gosh's in person throw, that dude has a cannon. That dude was annihilating some plastic today.
Backhand and forehand.
But all in all, I think he's going into moving day tied for 14th or 15th. So he's going to be a few cards back, but definitely still in striking distance to the top 5, only a couple of strokes behind. So that's a wrap. I think as we're recording this, Mattio's finishing up on hole 18. I think he's going to want to be on lead or chase card for day 2. He shot well as also our boy Dylan Weaver. Got to give him a shout out. He shot +1 today in very tough conditions. His first time playing an event of this caliber. Played really well. I think he's in the top 50. So shout out to him, crushing it. I think Chris Downey also did well today. I think Chris
Downey was 1 under. Possibly.
Yeah, so he's probably somewhere in the top 30 or top 25 or something like that. So cool stuff. We're gonna go catch some dinner. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Nice shots. Yes. Yes, sir.
No, again? Go. Go. Ah.
Nice bid, Cam.
Get in there.
Yeah. Get through.
There it is.
Yeah.
Below it, they're fine.
Get in there. Yes! Yeah. Get it. Get it. Top tier. Oh. Yes. All right, it's the final day. How's it going, Matteo?
It's going pretty good. Got a little gimp wrist going on, but got a little ice on it. Just gonna play it by ear or hand, I guess.
Yeah, so essentially Cam's actually upstairs getting a shower, and then we're going to be heading out. Yesterday, Cam had 2 bogeys at the end of 17 and 18. He would have been tied for 4th had it not have been for that, I think. So he's tied for 11, 7 under. Matt, where are you at?
I believe I'm tied for 8th right now. I think I'm 3 behind 2nd place. Realistically, probably need to play for that position. That's probably my goal today. It's just I got a little tee off on top of the 3rd card, so I don't even know if it's true or not, but maybe from my perspective, I might be able to put a little pressure on them if I start off hot. Make them think they got to score good, because I maybe set a little pace. So
Yep.
try to get that number 2.
Yeah, Albert Tam kind of put himself out of reach almost. That 11 under
He
day
played
1.
really good at the beginning of the round yesterday too. So.
Yeah, he shot an 11 under day 1, which put him way out in front, and then he shot the hot round yesterday as well, 7 under.
He's played really well. He's throwing the disc really well.
Yeah, Cam actually almost tied him for hot round of the day until he blew up in the last couple of holes. So, yeah, we're gonna show up, and I'll try to get some footage, and we'll wrap this thing up. Hope these guys will finish strong. Boom. Fall down.
Get there.
No.
Dang, dude.
Nice shot. Chill.
Like in New England, some holes aren't possible. They're just not. This hole's in Massachusetts, so you get to the basket.
Yes, sir. You're all right. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whoa. Sick nasty. Throw in the basket actually. Give it. Yes. Put it right there. Ah, yeah, that's nasty.
Yes.
Get forward. I should
That was Silas Schultz. Yep. He threw a tactic.
That was a tactic.
That was a tactic.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this video. I'm sorry for a bit of an abrupt ending, but it was kind of a mad scramble after the tournament was over on the final day as everyone started to head home. You know, Cam had to be at work the next day at his shop, and Matteo was pretty much immediately on the road to Georgia to start preparing for the Champions Cup coming up, the first major of the year. And so I wasn't really able to catch up with them to get like a final word from them or something like that. But I know that Cam is looking to continue practicing. He's going to play a local event, as I said, and he'll be returning to the tour later this year. And obviously, Matteo is just going to keep grinding it out, you know, full time on tour throughout the rest of this year. And yeah, just had a blast attending the event. It was my first time attending a Pro Tour event in person. Got to meet a lot of really cool people, and I was glad I was able to kind of share the story of a couple of players local to me who are, you know, very solid players and who placed very well at this tournament. Sorry I wasn't able to get more footage of Matteo. Couldn't really be two places at once, as, you know, Cam and Matt were often playing very near each other, and so it's tough to really get any footage, and I didn't really want to use any footage that wasn't my own and cause any issues or anything like that. But of course, you can catch Matteo's rounds if you want to see him in more detail over on the Disc Golf Pro Tour's YouTube channel. He was on the post-produced coverage for the first two rounds, and I believe if if you go check out the live broadcast, they probably showed some highlights of him throughout that broadcast. I think there's even a highlights package for the final day that Matteo's certainly featured in a lot if you want to check out all the action. But I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a mixture of like behind the scenes stuff, what it was like for these players as they prepared for this event and participated in the event, and just kind of, share their story a little bit. And hopefully you'll follow along on their social media and kind of keep up with them throughout the year. Matteo's obviously become a big name over the last couple of years to this newer generation of disc golf viewers with the growth of the sport that boomed over the last couple of years. And obviously, though, a very old school player who's been around for a very long time, has been competitive for many, many years, and is just always been a stud. Then you got Cameron Colglazier, who was the 2012 PDGA Rookie of the Year, and has always been very competitive at World Championships and different events as well. And I'm kind of hoping that this is a year, that'll be similar to what Matt had happen last year. This new generation of disc golfer and fan of the sport will kind of get to know him and see just how talented he is, and maybe this can kind of be a part of that. So anyway, thank you so much for checking out this content. If you liked it, please follow and subscribe for more coming at you soon. Thanks so much.